My favorite flowers are peonies, so today I will do an easy watercolor painting with peonies. I was born in China, and the traditional Chinese watercolor artists love to paint peonies. Peonies represent abundance and prosperity, and of course, they're gorgeous. My friend gave me this beautiful bouquet today, so I will do a watercolor painting and capture its beauty forever. First, I used a viewfinder to get a grip on the composition and color values. Flowers, especially white flowers, could be tricky to paint because the shades of colors are so close together. A tinted viewfinder will help you quickly find the correct shapes in your painting. Next, I sketched out the basic composition. I used the rule of thirds to arrange my flowers. Wanted to know what is the rule of thirds? Check out my notes in the show description. Time to paint now. For this painting, because the color of the flowers is lighter, I decided to paint the background first, so it will be easier to paint the value of the flowers. Why do I talk so much about the values in a painting? Because it's important. If you like to know more about a value and what a value can do for your art, go to the video description to grab my free mini art course after this video. I wet the background with water first. Then I used a big flat brush to paint dark and light shades of green. This technique is called wet on wet. The colors blended softly together. And next, I used a medium round brush and dabbled pink and yellow to make flower petals. And I used a little bit of burnt umber for the darker shades. My magic trick for this painting is to use gouache titanium white to add highlights. Gouache is an opaque watercolor. Its thickness is perfect for adding highlights on a watercolor painting. Then I went back to add some second layer of darker shades. I used my viewfinder again to check my values. The last step, paint some winter greenery. Peonies usually blossom in late spring into summer, like from April to June. But because I live in Florida, the Sunshine State, I can have peonies and pine needles in one vase together. Yes, I'm lucky. So here it is, my favorite flowers for your winter holiday cheers. Check out my website www.yingmclane.com, yingmclane.com for more free lessons and tips. Click the subscribe button and I will see you next week.